Welcome back, Toaster.
Hello.
It's been a couple weeks, and we were in the dungeon doing something. Pickles?
We were doing something. Who knows what we were doing?
Pickles?
Pickles.
Pickles. Pickles. Oh, these spikes are still up. This is my nightmare. This place is my nightmare. Okay, that... What the fuck is happening over there? You see that, right?
Yes.
Is it a screen oh, it's not a screen transition. It's just the border of the screen.
Yeah.
I don't remember if he did that or not. Let's see. What's up, Cal? Is that an eggplant pillow?
Yeah, Cal throws things. We must have activated it if he can't throw it right now.
Yeah, I don't think anything's working. Do the buttons that have not been pressed look different?
Shit. I don't know.
Let's see. Yes, the heart sticks out.
Okay.
You can see the highlight at the top of the heart for the lighting.
Yep.
So there is a spike here, indicating that there's a heart we haven't found.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be the death of me. Assuming the geometry makes sense, it's somewhere to our south?
Possibly.
Please see my other party members. Oh, the hearts physically can't be walked over.
Yeah.
But that's the exit. And this trapdoor goes to this location. So it's somewhere just to my top left somehow? The fuck? Oh, is it right here? No.
Is it not directly beneath you?
Beneath
like
me.
Go down the ladder.
Yeah.
Is it not the one directly underneath, right there?
It is right there.
Oh, it is. Oh, I see. I was looking at the spikes.
Are in the way.
They're
Yeah.
in the way. Yeah, yeah.
So it's like there's some way of getting over there somehow. And it's presumably south. Yeah, I don't know the relation here. I do feel like I've been everywhere around here. Maybe it is just literally outside or something.
Maybe. Very possible.
Up, 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 up. Sweetheart's Castle. Right, that's just the dungeon of the castle. Somehow the fountain is forming a heart. That is a disastrously low-res rug.
Halt, prisoners.
Prisoners.
Did you really think that you could escape that easily? It's back to the dungeon for you four. Darn, and we were so close too.
Uh-oh, what do we do now?
Think, hero, think. Come on, how do we get out of this? Oh, I got it.
No, hero, culturally bad.
Ahem. On the contrary, Sir Knight, I think you have mistaken us for someone else. Yes.
Don't be so quick to judge. We are Sproutmos, indubitably.
Hoo-hoo, indeed, yes, quite. I'm also a lover of tofu and sweetheart. Delicious tofu. Egad, my eyes must have deceived me. I apologize, brethren. It is rather hard to see through this helmet. Very well, carry on then. I will resume my patrol. You lot ought to return to your stations as well, lest our dear sweetheart notices.
Womp womp.
How's that for some quick thinking? That was so smooth, Hero. With these sprout mole masks, we'll be able to make it out of here in a cinch.
We really have to keep wearing these, Hero? That's getting kind of itchy.
Yes, Kel, we should keep them on until we get out of here. Come on, let's move.
Did we find these at any point, or did he just, like, manifest it in the cutscene?
I don't remember. So for context for the viewers, a whole convention has happened in between the time that Keith and I recorded the last episode and this one. So everything that happened before this may as well be completely erased from our brains. We're playing a fresh new game of Omori. This is just how it starts.
Dude, it's not that severe.
It is that
people
severe.
will take that sincerely and then be like, wow, you ruined the entire playthrough. I can't believe you've done this. I'm like, no.
We ruined it on purpose,
just
specifically
checked the
to
footage
spite
of the
you.
previous episode and looked at the dungeon and the fashion show and or not fashion. I mean, kind of. What was that immediately like? Oh god, I don't know exactly where I've been at this dungeon since last time.
Pion?
It'll be fine. Don't worry, chat.
The
Keith did it
dungeon!
specifically to make you mad. The dungeon.
The fucking sign. So out of control. Ah! Go away.
No, don't run from battles. We're not going to be leveled up enough. You gotta
Fine.
fight, Keith.
Fine, I'll kill him.
Good.
I didn't mean to fight him. He's like,
Too bad.
now he's got a wizard.
Yeah, that's your fault.
It's a 7. It's anybody's game. They rolled initiative. D&D references. The only
That's
game
cute.
with initiative. I'm the lucky sliced Lucius's fucking luscious locks off. Did you? And then I'm gonna headbutt him in the face. And then I'm gonna run and gun him. And then I'm
Nice.
gonna smile at my friends.
For everyone watching, Keith is doing something known as Let's Playing, where
Yes.
you narrate all of the actions that you do in the game to make sure that people keep paying attention.
Yeah. It's like having subtitles on TikTok.
Yeah, it's watching Netflix shows with the voice narration for visually impaired people on, even though you can see perfectly fine because you're doing the dishes and not watching the show.
I mean, let's be honest, almost no one is actually looking at the screen half the time in these videos.
It's very
It
true.
cannot be trusted. It's probably not a good idea to headbutt somebody with a sword on their head.
Well, I mean, if the headbutt, well, it depends on how tall you are.
I guess.
I mean, because if you're taller, you could pierce yourself, but if you're shorter, you're just going to headbutt him in the face.
If you're taller, you end up like the end of Hot Fuzz.
Yes, correct.
You see, everyone, Keith is doing a thing called pop culture reference, where you
Yes.
reference a movie that's older than most of your current audience, and then no one knows what you're talking about. But you don't add anything to the conversation besides just saying the name of a thing.
We're quipping.
Keith has
It's-
previously criticized Ready Player One. This is hypocritical.
Put all of your favorite hypocritical Keith moments in the comments below.
There is a that is all water. Okay, it looks way weirder without the surrounding circular fountain. So I thought there was just a random spew of heart juice coming out of one spot before. This is the Gwendolyn hallway. Speaking of references, are these fans you have to dodge? They hit the rest of my party? I guess.
Get back to your stations. Oh, you go.
two.
You know guests take priority.
What are they doing?
Let me through. You don't know how long I've been waiting to see Sweetheart's latest work.
Please let me in. I promise I'll write you a good review. Oh, you're a butler. Your name reveals that you aren't even an Ebert at all. There's another eggplant, I guess.
Nice. I love the dance he's doing. It's very Andrew coded.
He does look like a little Andrew eggplant. The statue is made of the crystallized tears of Sweetheart's enemies. Damn. This one goes out to all my haters. Welcome to the Royal Gallery. Please enjoy complimentary tofu. It costs $1 anyway. It is not that complimentary. Is there a way into this place? There it is. Damn, I'm just robbing these people blind. Oh my god.
Excellent.
The cat pyramid?
What a fantastic
show. This visit was well worth the trip from Orange Oasis. That's my cat voice. That's how all cats sound to me.
Not gonna do the what's it called? God, I'm so good at remembering names of things. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Describe it with your words, Keith.
The
You can do it.
Hanna-Barbera cat that was then later reinvented into a queer civil rights man in a comic.
Okay, I need to. We need. Yes, I know what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
But I need you to understand that he wasn't reinvented into a queer Southern man. That Southern man existed. He was a playwright named Tennessee Williams.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they adapted him. But it was still that character, the cartoon character that was used in the comic instead. I mean, I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
So, but I thought
the audience is completely.
Do they call him Tennessee Williams, or do they just adapt his story with that cartoon character and that's it?
They just adapt the story with that cartoon character.
Yeah, that's what
and
I
this
said.
has been
That's what I
done
meant.
many times. Like there was an episode of Animaniacs that did it. This is a long storied tradition. Anyway, the audience is completely lost. We're talking about literal ancient dinosaur relics at this point.
I can't remember his name. I'm like Puss in Sassafras. Suckering Sackdad. I can't find it in my brain. Can you? Do you know what I mean?
What are you
the pink Hanna-Barbera cat. He had his own show, right?
Snagglepuss?
Snagglepuss, yeah. That's the comic.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I think this is bewildered. I was trying to remember the name of the character.
Yes, I know you were trying to remember the character, but no, he does not have his own show.
Does Snagglepuss not have his own show? I don't.
He's on Quick Draw McGraw.
He's just another ensemble.
Yeah,
because every
he did.
Hanna-Barbera show had 7 main characters.
He was in a lot of commercials as well.
Pretty much all I have of his entire character is just the vague voice he had. That was kind of iconic.
Very Tennessee Williams, yeah.
So the original character was based on Tennessee Williams, but we don't know if the comic was. Have you read the comic?
Yes, the comic was for sure based on Tennessee Williams.
This is a great topic.
What are we doing? What year?
I
What year is
ambiguously
it?
recommended having not read it. I should. I think I have it. It's just very easy to keep aspirationally buying things that you'll definitely read, and then you have an entire library, and then you're like filming video essays in front of it, and then people ask you about specific things behind you, and you ignore them because you don't want to acknowledge that you haven't read that book yet. You're like, I'll get to that, and then I'll respond to this comment after I read that, and then I don't read that still.
I'm trying to thread the needle for the audience, though. So the comic that Keith is referencing is Exit Stage Left, The Snagglepuss Chronicles, which was published by DC Comics, and it is a serious dark noir reimagining of what Snagglepuss would be like if he actually was just Tennessee Williams, the gay playwright who was horribly oppressed under McCarthyism for being gay.
Yeah. Like
okay,
Oscar
so now
Wilde.
that we've come full
Not
circle
the McCarthyism part
on
specifically, but there's a trend of a series of historical queer playwrights getting oppressed. Welcome to the Royal Gallery. This month's feature is French word of sweetheart, urvas. That one. It's the one that means
Ouvre.
big creation
Ouvre.
thing. At first I was like, hors d'oeuvres of sweetheart. I want to point out that this is on the wrong layer. Thank you.
What is?
The pot.
Why is it on the wrong layer?
I'm under it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm closer to the camera, but I'm under it. It's one of those moments. Those funny little moments. Yeah. Soy sauce? That's not what I thought your name was gonna be.
Galleries are all about showing off cool stuff. They should be showing me off. I'm cool stuff too.
Cool. That is an Andrew rant. Let me readapt this. Galleries are all about showing off cool stuff. They should be showing me off. I'm cool stuff too. There you go. That's your hour 4 of a stream Andrew breakdown. Wow, I'm beyond moved by this work. The unabashed display of this artist's immense ego is truly breathtaking. There's gonna be a reply that's just like, who's Andrew?
Yeah.
No replies about Snagglepuss or McCarthyism or any other topic that came up, but that'll be the bewildering part, is mentioning Andrew. The guy who's been on my videos for 14 years. Welcome to the Royal Gallery. This month's feature is... No, go away. I don't like this visual. Are you alright?
On the way here, I accidentally stepped on a sprout mole's foot. So she called me a miserable peon and slapped me silly. It must have hurt her foot really bad.
They're called basket case, but they look like an abandoned potato with the Burger King crown. It's... Huh. Floating... Oh, another floating hat. Princess Ghost looks around aimlessly as if lost. That's bad, usually they attack me. Gluten?
These paintings, they have awakened something in me. Hope it's not permanent.
I hope this doesn't awaken something in me. I can't be in defeat. There's too much stuff already going on.
Yo! This showing is simply magnifique.
Dewan? Dewan thought Dewan understood art, but after coming here, Dewan is starting to second-guess himself. Dewan, you want to ask me a question? I can't sit on the glowing, beautiful spot here. Like, beckoning me. This is video game level design says sit here to progress the plot, and I can't.
You sit there and it's a nice save point that restores your HP and your MP.
Fills me with determination. Ah, the toilet oh, that's a reference. Got it. Well, this is all references. That's the, God, really? I'm this uncultured, I fucking forget the name.
The toilet, the Dada toilet, that isn't art.
It has a different word, like the instrument or something. Like, what the How? I literally just covered, fuck it, whatever. There's the Scream, Starry Night, Mona Lisa, that one park painting I never remember the name of, Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel, Woman in Oyster.
The Venus de Milo.
Yeah. Those ones are harder to see on the right. That's the crossing of the river.
Yeah, the crossing of the Delaware, right?
Yeah. Oh, Saturn devouring his son! I see it. God, I can recognize it when it's that small and covered in with Hatsune Miku hair. Saturn devouring his son being recognized in video games is becoming almost as much of a meme for me as basalt columns. It's so fucking common for some reason, specifically that one painting, to the point where I'm like, admittedly, if Mona Lisa shows up, or the Scream shows up, or Starry Night shows up, I don't even blink. It's like the most generic paintings ever. Not generic, but like, it's the concept of art is those paintings. But Saturn shows up so frequently enough that it stands out as weird. Is the top one? That's really hard. There's a lot of candidates for what the top right one could be. That's white and black. It could be like the prison or whatever it's called.
I cannot see it well enough.
Yeah. It reminds me of the one like on a lot of platforms, Illusory Wall's profile is just like this one like black and white rat, I think. And it reminds me of like this whole series of drawings this person made. That's like, it's called like the prisons or something along those lines, and it's like a bunch of absolutely upsettingly massive and impossible like black and white structures.
MC
looming
Escher's?
overhead.
Is it MC Escher art?
Not Escher, because it's not doing the anti-perspective and like impossible architecture in that way. It's impossible more akin to like.
Are you talking about Piranesi's prisons?
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Carceri d'invenzioni.
It's like the stuff,
The
something that's,
imaginary
like,
prisons.
yeah, it's like vaguely impossible in that like more in like that like Bloodborne sort of like fucked up spaces kind of way, less like you can't possibly have the stairs do this kind of way.
I do not think it is those paintings because most of those were square.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, we got pretty far. Oh, then that's the woman, the girl with the pearl earring in the top right, I think.
Oh, yes, it is.
Which is
correct.
hard mode for how little you can see it, but I think I'm right.
You are correct. It is absolutely girl with the pearl earring.
Which I recently, it's fresh in my memory again for the dumbest reason possible, which is that Perp sent me it featuring in furry art.
I thought you were going to say he sent you pictures of Marrow as the girl with the pearl earring.
I mean, I should be drawn as the girl with the pearl earring and as Saturn devouring a sun. This is important. But
at the same time, the girl with the pearl earring devouring her son.
No, don't play with that. Don't mix that cursed everything. But it's there's a long running gay furry comic, and Perp was just sending me a frame trying to interpret the intention of the art, because there's two of them are just sitting at a table, and the young one looks back at a furry version of the girl with the pearl earring and just asks, "Who's she?" And he's trying to figure out whether or not this is meant to be like the introduction of a character and it just happens to be referencing the girl with the pearl earring, or whether or not that is actually meant to be the actual painting of the girl with the pearl earring, and it's informing that character doesn't know art. I don't like this. This is not art. This is not Spark Joy. A peculiar face is indented in the wall. You are not sure what it means. That's happened a few times, hasn't it? I think.
I like Christina's World. That's one of my favorite paintings.
Christina's World? That sounds like a decom.
No, it's the painting of the woman with like muscular dystrophy who is laying in a field staring longingly at a barn in the background. It's a good painting.
I might have seen
I also like,
but it does not immediately come to mind.
I like a lot of Klimt stuff as well.
Admittedly, a lot of these are hard to describe and have people think of them based on a description, as opposed to just immediately seeing the composition and going, "Oh, that one."
Yeah.
Because otherwise, when you try to describe them, it sounds like me trying to describe Snagglepuss.
Gotcha. I think I did a pretty good job describing Christina's World, and I just sent it to you.
Christina's World without checking, and see if you get it right. Amelia. Wow, this is quite the showroom. Still, it is strange. I don't remember this castle being here before. Maybe I'm just imagining things. The castle's new. What does it mean? I also did not receive anything. Oh, I thought the shape of this level meant that you go left and right. These are not hallways. Oop.
So much money.
It's a lot, actually. This is just oh, well. It does seem like a money farm, because I imagine that if you leave and come back in this room, every single one of these just comes back. Yeah. So if you have like a local save point, you can just grab every single, and I do, because it's just down that one hallway into the prison. Just fight a bunch of guys to level up, grab all the clams you want to get all the money you want, and just be too rich. And this is why all JRPGs are bad at the end.
I have so much to say, and I don't want to derail this show. I have been playing one of the best games of the year, and maybe the single best JRPG ever made this week, and I have so many thoughts about JRPGs. It's all I can think about.
Yep. I'm always happy to be proven wrong, but also it came out right in the middle of me covering everything else that's already long, so I'm like, motherfucker. I can't cover
this game in question, I'm talking about Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, is a Baldur's Gate 3 moment for JRPGs. So that's my pitch.
That's a good sign.
It's really good.
And yes, I have seen this exact painting, which is, it's beautifully haunting. And probably inspired the entire career of that one guy that keeps drawing, like, a looming werewolf or giant in the back of all of his paintings. In the front is someone just near us facing them. Which I have one of his paintings on my wall, but he got really into NFTs, so he's annoying me now to me now. Hello, guy who long neck is too weak for big head. You should lose some weight. Ha ha ha. Are you okay? Oh, I can't move.
You are brave to speak to me, young ones.
Or stupid.
Tell me, are you enjoying Sweetheart's Castle? That girl. She was an elaborate one. This dwelling, it takes the shape of one's deepest desires. A place to return to. Somewhere to call home. Sweetheart came to me a long time ago, a poor girl from the desert. She begged me on her knees to make this place hers. I gave her what she desired. A castle full of riches, servants for her to command, a stage for her to flaunt her power. Yet she still wants more. It must be a curse. Soon she will leave and not return. I know this. And when I have deemed that she has found her home elsewhere, I will look for a new owner. At that time, return to me. You, with the empty eyes. Your soul is split, but you can only choose one path.
Oh.
It will be interesting to see what you will make of this dwelling.
Uh-huh. So we need to complete Sweetheart's arc, and then she'll move on. And then after this chapter, I'll have a choice to make about ruling this place, essentially. As it turns into whatever Omori desires. And what is that? I wasn't expecting to randomly have such an insane room just like that. But the moment I saw the long stairs, I was like, well, this is obviously not a small deal. Weirdly just watched 2 different Black Mirror episodes about roughly that premise.
I'm like 4 seasons behind on that show, so...
You know, so you haven't seen a single Netflix episode yet, basically.
I watched the first Netflix season, I think, with Dallas Bryce Howard.
Oh, the one where you Yelp review everyone in real life.
Yeah, and then the episode that I really hated, which was about the VR.
Yes, the VR the episode's bad. It was much praised, which was annoying.
Yes.
Everyone loved it. I'm like, okay, but once you actually think about it, the episode was pointless.
Yep.
Because the character literally died 1 second into the episode, and the rest of it didn't matter. So it's like the rest of it was just a bunch of random nonsense for funsies.
The moral of that episode is don't text your mom, I guess.
Don't try experimental technology that they didn't tell you could kill you.
But also
than it should in that show.
But they also did, because they were like, don't bring phones in, and he broke a rule. So like,
but it's just not
he
that
signed a
interesting of a
waiver.
thing.
It's his fault.
It is a semi. It is one of those things that the internet loves. It's an intricate episode because they have the entire intro is setting up every little bit of like imagery or thing that's going to come up later in the episode when his like dying synapses conjure up all of the things that happened that day as monsters essentially, but like it still doesn't really have any kind of point. That sucks.
I like Wyatt Russell.
I assume that's the guy who died.
It's Kurt Russell's son, yeah.
Oh, an elaborate flower arrangement. It comes off a bit pompous. I'm sorry, are the flowers not fucking humble enough for you? The flowers? Bunch of books, but all the pages are glued shut. She really does. She just really wants everyone to see her having books, but that's it. Like me, like I set up earlier this episode in my clever setup, and now we're in the episode, part of the episode where my dying synapses are conjuring them as hypocritical moments. It's deeply ironic. It's exactly as good as Alice in Wonderland, which is of course what they were adapting in Black Mirror.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen you four. Up to no good again, I presume. Have you learned your lesson after venturing out of the tunnels? Next time you won't be so lucky.
Okay. Thanks, strange librarian I'll never talk to again. This is a long-ass line.
How dare they make me wait? I am an esteemed guest.
There's just all the people waiting for an audience with her, maybe? There's a whole cake over there. A lot of people. Oh, can't get past these. What's she waiting for? I don't know what I've been told. Oh, it's Harold.
Sweetheart's love as good as gold.
Harold moved all the way over here. Or are they all called Harolds?
Maybe they're all called Harolds. Who knows?
Miss Sweetheart's misinterpreted what the word means.
Ooh, I have a question for you. Do you think ghosts would be considered a gas?
I enjoy the and you grabbed onto it immediately too. It's like I love the deadpan of having the stupid ghost voice disappear from the text itself for the question.
Yeah.
It's really good. Good, bad. Good is pink, bad is blue, yellow, green, and orange.
This is a blueprint. This is a blueprints puzzle.
Yeah. I can't stop playing blueprints.
I knew that would be a game for you.
No, like, it's great. It is one of those things where every time I hop back into it, it's like, here's another dozen hours of me playing it. And then I immediately have that little pit in my stomach where I'm like, how fucking long is this playthrough? Are people still going to be watching by this point? I've recorded so much so quickly. It's
crazy that they managed to mix just one more run. Well, I'll just do one more with a puzzle game. Like, that's fucked up and evil.
It's happened before, because it's, have you ever played Fidel Dungeon Escape or Dungeon Rescue?
No, and no one else has either.
Well, you should check it out. It's neat. It's, they take the witness line puzzle style thing, and they mix it with a roguelike, where you're trying to escape a dungeon floor by floor, but it's a little necro dancer, where every single thing you're interacting with has, like, a specific way of puzzling within your interactions, but you're just like D-padding through the whole game. In that game, you're a dog whose leash is the line that the witness puzzle works as, and it was very compelling. But I beat it like much faster. How dare they make me wait? That's the same thing over and over again. Who are you? Oh my. There's simply no time to admit entry to all these unruly guests. It just goes to show that we mustn't ever underestimate the popularity of our dear sweethearts. You there, servant with the ugly faces. The upcoming main event has a strict dress code. It is of utmost importance that our audiences dress to Sweetheart's exact specifications. Here's a simple chart that even a non-sprout mold could understand. So just kill everyone that doesn't have the right colored clothes. Which, pink, good, that's it. Kindly ask the lesser guests to follow you and bring them to me. You can do something that simple, can't you? Just find everyone who's not pink. Okay, yellow. You. No, maybe you should leave. Perhaps someone more charming could change their oh. It's time for hero. He's charming people even through his mask that hides his face. Oh.
Greetings, esteemed guests. Please follow me as your presence is urgently required.
Me? They have got to make an exception. I must go show them a piece of my mind. Can I make more than one of them follow me at once? Do. Just time to click on every single one that isn't pink. It's gonna take a long time. This would be a good time to have one of those dumb tangents about Black Mirror. There's so many. Are they all going to be executed?
I hope so. It's a big day for fans of execution.
This is Big Boy Z to Alpha 3. The jig is up. Abort the mission. Bzz. They did amusingly do an episode on the Mandela Effect where they uploaded 2 different versions of the episode in addition to what it was already doing, so that people would disagree on what happened in the episode. Let's see. I think everyone left is pink. Am I the baddies? Y'all are terrible at waiting in line. You're not even filling the gaps. How many sprout moles are left? Even from here I can see that there are 4 guests that are improperly dressed. Pink good, those bad. Do I need to like go over here and grab this person? Oh, like people that aren't in line count? Oh, I didn't think about that. All right. Well, there's 3 of them right here. Ta-da. You won't believe how much gameplay I get. All right. Are you improperly dressed?
I don't see anyone else.
Is it improperly dressed? Okay, they're all named Harold.
Yeah.
How'd you get over here? You're not even allowed up here. Okay. Now that I've grabbed 50% of the fucking characters in this room. Guards, escort these spout moles to the dungeon. Gasp. I wouldn't have ever guessed. And that takes care of that. Those unpinkish guests will never see the light of day again. Uh-huh. So is this a puzzle? Or is it just like a gimmick? Maybe you can just repose every single one you find of her?
Make them look at each other.
Ta-da!
Well, it was worth a try.
Yep. Now she's admiring herself forever. It's another art piece. Oh, glittery book. You got a book. Uh-huh. Important. Must be equipable. Contains a wealth of knowledge within it. Wearer gains more experience in battle. Yeah. That's a classic one. Oh, another book. An interesting book. It's interesting. Uh-huh. Is it... Oh. It's an important item. The interesting book. I guess... Has anyone asked for an interesting book? I'll have to ask my sister if that's ever come up. Alright, well now the room's resolved. I guess I should probably go talk to him again in case there's actually a thing that happens now. And that takes care of that. Nope. What did I accomplish?
Nothing. What does anyone ever accomplish, really, when you think about it?
Under the boot of this system.
Mm-hmm.